I know why. There we go. My bad. You know what you were seeing, guys? Do you know what you were seeing on the screen right there? You were seeing an image, a screenshot that I took earlier because I was testing something on the stream and I forgot to remove the image. I am a terrible person. Sorry, I forgot. So let me do that again. Down to the south of the map in the blue, we have 8th Wonder playing as the Celts, and up to the north in the red, playing as the Mongols, we have RiuT. So it is fixed. Thank you for the messages in the chat. Yeah, things go wrong. We're doing it live, and I kind of, pressure. The pressure is on. But anyway, map El Dorado, and I mean, we go through this a lot of the time when we watch this map because people just get absolutely, like, you know, confused. They get so confused by this because there's fish and there's shallows and there's a TC all in the same position, and a lot of people are like, what's going on? This is not the newest version of El Dorado. This is the version that does not have gold or stone at the start players TCs. So that basically means that players have to go for the center, and of course the center is all visible to all players at all time. So there's that. Anyway, RiuT right now, the highest score lead at the moment, scouting out pretty nicely, and I put his score down to that at the moment, pretty much. One thing I would say, though, is at the moment, RiuT's starting position is fairly nice, actually. He has got his dock up right in the corner of the map, and generally speaking, that's where you want to put the dock, because you're going to have more access to big fish, simply because, well, there's more area of water in the corner as it gets kind of, the land sort of clips off. Whereas 8th Wonder here, he's thrown up his dock, but he's kind of put it on the edge of the map, and that's because, well, if he wanted to travel to the corner, he'd have a very long way to go. And as a result, he's only got shore fish at the moment. So 8th Wonder, not as good fishing as RiuT for now, and that could have an impact. Obviously, that's going to really impact the amount of food gathered over time as this game goes on. However, 8th Wonder at the moment, kind of ahead in villager count, and that is probably because, oh wait, no, neither of them have loom. So 8th Wonder, a nice start so far, but obviously not a great dock position in comparison to what RiuT has going up here. RiuT up to the feudal age, nice and fast, 21 population, and of course he is the one playing as the Mongols, so taking those boar extra superly speedily, and oh man, extra superly speedily, that's a new one. And that means that RiuT is going to be putting emphasis on the center of the map very quickly, it seems. Worth noting, he's actually not done loom here. RiuT neglecting to do loom entirely and putting everything on going up to the feudal age a little bit faster. And I think the reason for that is because, well, he's probably going to want to get a tower up in the center of the map as soon as he can, and by delaying loom, it means he can get to the feudal age faster and hence build a tower slightly faster. I may be wrong, he is throwing up a barracks on the right hand side, and 8th Wonder, he's up to feudal as well. With 2 extra villagers, he's a lot slower to click up. He's also done loom, and he's gone up on 25 population, which is a lot more than the 21 that RiuT clicked up with. Obviously, he's made another boat, so he's now up on 22. But that faster feudal time is probably going to help him out a lot when it comes to taking center control. And obviously, RiuT is not going to want to sit back and let that fast speed and that fast time that he's got there go to waste. So stable coming straight up. So I'm wrong. He's not going to go and tower the center up, although that is a very common strategy on this map. What he is going to do is basically a scout rush. And as the Mongols, that is obviously a very strong thing to do. If this was Arabia, for instance, you'd see a scout rush in 9 out of 10 games probably with the Mongols, simply because they are the best at rushing in the game. So stable coming up nice and fast, and 8th Wonder still not even up to the feudal age yet. Now, obviously, he is slower, but you've got to bear in mind he's also gone up with more population. So that means that 8th Wonder in this situation does have a little bit more resource income, and he had a little more resource income while he was going up. So he should get off to a nice start here. But 8th Wonder on the left side, villager going back as he tries to wall up, and RiuT coming in with this scout to harass and keep this open and keep these villagers idle, causing that idle time. It's one of the best things you can do. Just keep these women busy with the man on the horse. RiuT though, wow, okay. I was going to say RiuT going to be forced away because 8th Wonder coming in with a spear, but he kind of just backed up there with the spearman instead of going YOLO on that. And, well, the spear going to chase him away for real this time. And an interesting wall from 8th Wonder here, because this map is generally pretty hard to wall up. There's very small clusters of trees here and there, but there's not like, you know, there's not big areas of wood that are going to make it easy to wall. You're going to have to do lots of little palisades all over the place, and obviously your villagers are going to quickly cut through and leave holes open as well. So walling up and maintaining that wall is going to be a real ball ache for 8th Wonder, and that's going to actually take up quite a bit of his time, I feel, in this game, if he doesn't want to let RiuT through. But here we go, the tower coming up in the middle, and I wouldn't have expected anything less. He's going up with 5 spears on the front here, and he should successfully get that tower. RiuT doesn't seem to want to engage that. I don't even know if he knows it's there right now. But, well, of course he knows it's there. The center of the map is always all visible. I did forget that for a second. It's something that catches a lot of people out. But on the water, I've noticed RiuT here with this single galley kind of going around the edge here. He's actually gone straight past 8th Wonder's dock. And I guess his focus is at the moment on microing these scouts because, well, he's going to need some seriously godly micro to get out of the way of those spearmen. But obviously, Skirmisher and Scout is a lot better than Spearman and Scout. And on the water right now, 8th Wonder is getting away with his fish intact. Finally, RiuT coming in. 8th Wonder squeezed out a galley to keep himself in a good situation and able to defend his ships for now. That tower in the middle of the map, nice and strong location. He's going to obviously be able to take a little bit of gold here, a little bit of stone. Emphasis on the stone for now though, because, well, more towers means more control of the center of the map. But RiuT is not going to let the center area go for free. He is going to tower up on the right side as well. And I just saw a comment in the chat. I want to lick Zach's teeth. Wow, that's some seriously messed. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to arrange for that to happen. But I didn't realize that was even a thing. There you go. You learn something new every day. Anyway, good fight right here for 8th Wonder, I feel. I mean, well, actually, I take that back. I was going to say, if those scouts had stayed in there, that would have been awesome. But there's too many skirms here for 8th Wonder to realistically fight back with the spears alone. He needs to get some more units of his own in there. Scouts would be awesome, because obviously scouts are able to tank a lot of that skirmisher fire up. Whereas spears are pretty sucky, since these skirms have an attack bonus. But forward comes RiuT. He's going man mode on this tower coming down, and 8th Wonder tried to wall it up, but he failed, and there's just too many skirmishers here, with more coming over by the second. And 8th Wonder just does not seem to be building enough military units out in the center of the map, bringing tons of villagers forward now. It looks like RiuT is going to take the center here as he brings down this tower seemingly very easily. 8th Wonder's villagers here under fire from the skirms on the left side, and the tower, wow, the tower just staying up, and whoa, that's a lot of villagers coming in. This is scary right here because, well, it could be a lot of dead villagers if he is not careful. My goodness me, that's a ton. That is a ton. Pretty messy fight in the center of the map, and 8th Wonder here, it might be a good idea to use these villagers, it might not. At the moment, 8th Wonder is 2 villagers down, make that 3, as he seems to lose more and more by the second. RiuT pushing forwards with his own villagers now. But the problem is, 8th Wonder here, he doesn't have the military. Where are the military units? Where's this food income? Well, it hardly exists. Where's the, you know, where's the military? It's not there. There's so many skirms out for RiuT because back at home he's got 2 archery ranges pumping them out non-stop. And so what looked like a nice swift center take is quickly repelled by RiuT here, and RiuT now able to take that juicy, delicious gold in the center of the map as 8th Wonder is forced back to the, well, relative safety of his TC. At which point he calls GG as RiuT overpowers him, and everything gets very, very messy very, very quickly. Interesting game. I think that obviously 8th Wonder there, Celts versus Mongols. Mongols obviously very strong naturally. Celts, of course, equally very good. Well, maybe not equally, but also very good. But you have to bear in mind in this situation that 8th Wonder took the center first, but RiuT seized it back with some finesse and did an awesome, awesome job. So, quick game, actually. Very quick game. And 8th Wonder going to lose out on that first one. RiuT grabbing that victory and doing a very nice job of taking the center control very, very rapidly. And looking awesome, looking very strong at the moment. So we'll go back out of the game room now, and well, first of all, I guess I'll update the scoreboard. We'll put one on the board for RiuT here, and we need to go back. So here we go. Let's go back now. I'm hoping we'll have a nice long game coming up.